Hi everyone, it's Samara Gugler, and today I'm here with a really great product. This is called Card Tricks by Lindsay Ostrom, and she has created these adorable little cards. Well, I should say they're card fronts, and so you color them and then you adhere them to your own card base, to a tag, to a gift, to a mixed media product, and then you have a wonderful, wonderful gift. So this is one set. Here we have a thank you card. Here's another thank you, kindly. You made my day. Isn't this adorable? And thanks. And this is what it will arrive with. Card Tricks. Color in with watercolor, colored pencils, markers, or whatever suits your fancy. Embellish with glitter and rhinestones. Add to a card, tag, or journal, scrapbook page. And you've created a masterpiece. So again, this is created by Lindsay Ostrom. Her website is www.lindsayostrom.blogspot.com. And then you will also be able to find this product on her Etsy site, which is thepaperrabbit.etsy.com. So again, be sure to check these out. These are super cute. I have some more here as well. I love this one. This is probably my favorite. And so she has them printed on craft or on white. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Today I am going to be using my PrismaColor, whoops, wrong way on the camera, my PrismaColor pencils. I have been super, super, super addicted to my PrismaColors. I truly cannot stop using them. So that's what we're going to be using. I have a large set. I'll be honest, I got them at Michael's with a 50%, actually I think it was a 60% off coupon, and so I got them for super cheap. I've been using PrismaColor pencils for nearly 25 years, and they really are the best. I also have in my travel kit, I have Derwent pencils. I don't like these as much, but I do use them. And they are a quality product, but really the best pencils are going to be the PrismaColors. All right, let me set those aside, and we are going to be coloring this one right here, You Made My Day. This is on the craft cardstock. Let me zoom this in. Super adorable. All right. I hope that wasn't too much there. All right, so we're going to be coloring in the base first, the grass. And one of my favorite colors is the chartreuse green from PrismaColor. I also love the spring green, apple green, and we're going to be using grass green. Okay, so we're going to be using about 4 different colors. In addition to this, I guess it's not really in addition, but I teach school children, and we use Crayola pencils in my class, and I teach my students that whenever we're coloring, to use a minimum of 2 to 3 colors, because it really will make your piece stand out once you add some additional colors. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to start with the darkest green. This is the grass green. Let's start here at the bottom. I love how the colors just pop on the craft cardstock. And here at the edges, it's not a hard line, it's a very soft line. I kind of very lightly hold my, my pencil in my hand. And that is so that we can blend the colors when we're done. So again, this is just at the bottom of those lines. This is the apple green. And now I just go on top of the color I just colored This is spring green. And you always go back over the color that you have previously colored. And then finally, this is the chartreuse. Oh my gosh, okay, are you kidding me? Look at how adorable that is. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our little tree there. You know what, let's go ahead and stay with our same color scheme here. All right, so I'm gonna use this darkest green kind of towards the bottom. And actually the sun is over here, so my darkest part should be over here, but I'm not gonna worry about it. And then this is the apple green. This was grass green, now apple green. And spring green. And finally, chartreuse. I remember once my husband and I got into an argument regarding the color chartreuse, and he's convinced that it's red. And we went round and round and round, and I was like, no, chartreuse is green. No, it's red. So that's eggplant. And I said, and it's actually kind of purplish. But I love it when my husband argues color with me because obviously I know color a little bit better than he does. Okay, let's move on to the little heart there. And I'm going to use, I'll be honest, I haven't found my perfect red combination just yet. Speaking of, I just dropped my pencil. You really want to avoid that. You really want to make sure your pencils are never dropped. To sharpen PrismaColor pencils, I use a PrismaColor pencil sharpener. I also have one by Sanford. This is the one I just happened to grab. This one has two, this is a short, stubby one, and this is a long, skinny one, okay? So you can use whichever one. I usually use this one. And the trick is you switch your hands. Okay, so I'm right-handed, and that is where I'm holding my pencil sharpener. And in my left hand, I'm holding my pencil. And the trick to sharpening colored pencils is that you are going to turn the pencil sharpener and keep your pencil steady. Okay, so that's the trick. All right, so I'm going to use, this is permanent red. And I'm going to go ahead and color, actually I wanted to do Scarlet Lake first on the inside, or I should say, I'm sorry, on the outside there. And I'm going to go ahead and do those hearts as well. And I'm actually, I didn't go all the way around on the top hearts, I just kind of did the biggest areas. And now with the permanent red, I'm just going to lightly color those in. Okay, how super cute is that? For the tree trunk, I am going to use let's go with dark umber and light umber. And these need to be sharpened. I sharpen my pencils constantly when I'm using them, which is, I use my pencils on a daily basis. Okay, so I'm going to do the dark around the outside. So kind of think of it like when you were a kid coloring, you would outline. It's really kind of the same principle. And it just adds a much more whimsical, more grown-up, I think, effect than just coloring flatly with one color. All right, so that was the dark and the light umber. And let me put those back. And I can't decide what I want to do the little house, so I kind of keep working around it. For the sun, let's go with orange, and actually let's go with sunburst yellow. So orange and sunburst yellow, that will be fun. Although I keep looking at this, this is cadmium yellow orange, or I'm sorry, cadmium orange hue. I love all the cadmium colors. I think we'll use that one. You can tell how much I love it. Look, it's almost gone. One thing that is nice about PrismaColor pencils is that they are open stock, meaning that when you use up a certain color, you can just go to the store and purchase a new one. So this is the cadmium orange hue on the outside here. And this is sunburst yellow on the inside. And I don't think that's dark enough, so let's try, well, let's go for it. Oh, here we go. Let's try this one. Yellowed orange. Let's try. Oh yeah, that one works. When I am coloring, I do not like a definite line between my colors when I'm blending. So there's a couple ways that you can prevent that. You can go back over with your darker color. Just go right back over the top of it, and we'll blend those colors together. So, and then this is the lighter color, so I just go back like that. And the other thing that you can use is a Colorless Blender, and you can just go over the top like that, blending those colors together. Okay, so look at how much those colors pop on this craft colored cardstock. Let's go ahead and do this down here, the word day. And I'm going to go ahead and use the orange color. So this is the darkest orange, the cadmium orange hue. And this is that yellowed orange color. I always get told by people that I hold my pencil funny. I do. It's the truth. Okay, seriously, how cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That noise is my cat being obnoxious. Let's do up here where it's the U. I'm just going to use a single color, and I'm going to use that chartreuse green. Super cute. And I'm going to go ahead and work on the sky here. For the sky, I am thinking about using a very pale blue. So this is, let's use those. Okay, so blue slate and Mediterranean blue. So for the Mediterranean, which is the darker, let's just kind of go around the outside. Don't be afraid to turn your artwork to suit you. Okay, and towards the outer part of this, I'm just going through and just kind of dragging my pencil very, very lightly just to soften up the edge. And once you soften up that edge, it will become very easy to blend in your lighter color. Oops, sorry, very squeaky chair. All right, next up is that slate blue, or blue slate actually. And this time I am just barely touching the paper with my pencil. It's a very, very light touch. And the other thing that you want to try to do is keep your colors, your pencil coloring in the same direction, and then you won't get those lines that that you used to get when you were less experienced. What's funny is that when I look up into the viewfinder of the camera, I can actually see where I haven't colored, but as I'm looking at it, I can't tell. It's almost like the camera is less forgiving than the eye. I keep looking up into the viewfinder and I'm like, oh, look at those big spots where I did not color. So if you're noticing that, I honestly am not noticing it here with my naked eye. All right, and then I will go ahead and go back over with the Mediterranean blue just to kind of blend those areas together. And then you can also go in with your Colorless Blender if you so choose. Okay, so for the little house, I'm struggling with which color I'd like to use. Let's go ahead and go with perhaps a violet house. I love to use rainbow colors, and I'll be honest, I'm just not happy if I don't have all of the colors of the rainbow in my pieces. So let's use violet and Parma violet. When I'm working, I call that one Parmesan cheese, Parma violet. The name of it makes me laugh. This is actually, could be a little stripy house. Ooh, how fun would that be? Maybe let's do that. The tip of my pencil just broke off. I hate it when that happens. So let's do a little stripy house. There we go, and there we go. So this is the Parma violet, Parmesan cheese violet. So I'm just going inside. Oh, how fun. And I'm thinking, actually, let's just go ahead. I'm going to color that the other stripe just the Parma violet. How cute. And let's do the windows. This is my favorite yellow. It is canary yellow. So let's go ahead and do the little windows on the inside, canary. And the little door, they have a little tiny heart there in the door. Let's go ahead and color that heart red. And their little door should be stuck. Let's do their little door orange. And that is actually something else I try to do in my cards, is I try to use the colors in actually 3 different places. It's more aesthetically pleasing to the eye if you have a visual triangle, which I'm not going to worry about that right now, but just trying to use that color in 3 different places. And finally, I have this little You Made My Day, and I'm going to use the Parma violet for the word my. And I think I am about done. Let me just take a quick look here. And the only other thing I'm thinking about coloring is the outer part of the frame here. So I'm going to use Scarlet Lake, and I'm just going to color that frame. I'm not pressing very hard with my pencil, very lightly, very light. And oh, I do have a chimney there. So I'm thinking for that chimney, let's go ahead and use that same brown that we used for the tree trunk. So this was dark umber and light umber. There we go. Okay, I think we're all done there. So I sure hope you enjoyed this. And again, let me zoom out. These are called Card Tricks by the lovely Lindsay Ostrom. And again, you can find her information. Let me zoom in there. lindsayostrom.blogspot.com. Also on the paperrabbit.etsy.com. So again, these are card tricks by the lovely Lindsay. And you can turn these into cards, into gift tags. The choice is yours. So I sure hope that you check those out because they are seriously fun. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.